Cold hands ruining your golf game? Look, I get it. When your fingers go numb on the back nine, even the simplest chip shot feels impossible. But here's the thing most golfers don't realize. The right thermal glove can actually improve your grip and keep you warm without feeling like you're swinging with oven mitts on. Stick around, because I'm about to show you the 5 best thermal grip gloves that are changing the game for senior golfers this season. All the product links are down in the description box below, so you can check current prices and grab yourself a pair. Trust me, your hands will thank you. Let's jump right in. Coming in at number 5, we have the Zero Friction Storm All-Weather Golf Gloves. Now, what makes these special is their compression fit technology. You know how frustrating it is trying to figure out if you're a medium or large? With these, you don't have to. They're one size fits all, and honestly, that's a game changer for seniors who might be dealing with swollen hands or just want something that fits without the guesswork. The outer microfiber suede provides serious grip in wet conditions. And here's something cool. They're actually touchscreen compatible. So when you need to check your GPS or answer a text between holes, you don't have to take them off in the cold. These gloves are made from a hollow core polyester yarn mixed with spandex, which sounds technical, but what it means is they're warm without being bulky. The breathability is excellent, and multiple users mentioned they don't feel restrictive like traditional winter gloves. Now here's the thing to consider. Because they're one size fits all, if you have particularly large hands or particularly small hands, the fit might not be absolutely perfect. But most seniors find they work great, and at this price point, you're getting a pair for significantly less than premium brands. It's hard to complain. The affordability makes them perfect if you're testing out winter golf for the first time or need a backup pair. At number 4, let's talk about the Bionic StableGrip gloves. These are honestly a godsend if you're dealing with arthritis or hand pain. I cannot stress this enough. The anatomical relief pads in these gloves are engineered to even out the surface of your hand, which means you don't have to grip as tightly to control the club. The patented pad technology actually prevents the club face from twisting at impact. Think about how many shots you've hit where the club turned in your hands. These pads address that directly. Plus, there are motion zones over the knuckles that let your hand move naturally without restriction. What really sets these apart is the durability. We're talking about gloves that last up to 4 times longer than conventional golf gloves. That's huge when you consider how quickly regular gloves can wear out. The premium Cabretta leather feels like a second skin, and there are many towels built inside for moisture management. The consideration here is these aren't specifically thermal winter gloves. They provide some warmth through the padding and leather construction, but in really frigid conditions, we're talking below 40 degrees, you might want something with more insulation. However, for cool morning rounds or milder winter days, the combination of arthritis relief, superior grip, and moderate warmth makes them incredibly valuable. Many seniors keep these as their go-to gloves from fall through early spring. Number 3 is where things get really interesting with the Mizuno ThermaGrip gloves. These use something called Breathe Thermo technology, and it's actually pretty brilliant. The fabric uses your own body vapor to generate heat, so the gloves literally warm themselves using your body's natural moisture. It's like having a tiny personal heating system for your hands. The synthetic suede palm has 3D printing on it, foam resin print specifically, that enhances grip in wet conditions. Multiple reviewers who've used these and FootJoy winter gloves say the grip is comparable, which is high praise, and they're super lightweight. We're talking feather light here, which means you maintain excellent feel on the club. People love the balance these gloves strike. They're thick enough to keep your hands warm and temperatures down into the mid-30s, but thin enough that you still feel connected to your club. That's the sweet spot every senior golfer is looking for. The thing to consider, the fleece cuff, while comfortable, isn't as long as some winter gloves. If you typically wear your gloves over your jacket sleeves for extra warmth, you might notice a small gap. It's not a deal breaker, but it's worth knowing. The trade-off is that shorter cuff makes them easier to get on and off, which matters when your hands are cold and stiff. Overall, the combination of lightweight warmth and superior grip makes them a solid choice for the price. Coming in at number 2, we've got the Callaway ThermaGrip gloves, and I'm specifically highlighting the women's version here because fit matters so much with gloves. These are designed with shorter fingers, making them perfect for female seniors or anyone with smaller hands who struggled with regular gloves bunching up at the fingertips. The digitized synthetic leather palm gives you enhanced grip in damp conditions, while the OptiShield microfiber outer shell does double duty. It repels water and blocks wind. Inside, you've got OptiTherm thermal fleece lining that keeps your hands warm without adding bulk. The fleece-lined cuff is a nice touch for keeping cold air out. Here's what really makes these popular. They come as a pair, and you're looking at less than $10 per glove. That's incredible value for a major brand. Reviewers consistently mention they work well down to about 25 degrees Fahrenheit, which covers most winter golf conditions unless you're playing in truly extreme cold. The lightly fleece-lined construction means they're thin enough to maintain good feel on the club, but thick enough to actually keep your hands warm. That balance is tricky to achieve, and Callaway nailed it here. Now the consideration, because they're lightly lined, if you're someone who gets cold very easily, or you're playing in really harsh wind, you might find them just slightly less warm than the heaviest winter gloves. But honestly, for most senior golfers playing in typical winter conditions, these hit the perfect balance between warmth, feel, and affordability. And having both men's and women's specific fits available shows Callaway actually thought about different hand shapes. And now number 1, the FootJoy WinterSof gloves. There's a reason these are called the world's #1 winter weather golf glove. They've earned that title. The SureGrip Auto Suede Kit Palm is the same material FootJoy uses on their rain grip gloves. And here's what's amazing about it. It actually gets grippier the wetter it gets. Most gloves lose grip in moisture. These gain it. That's revolutionary for senior golfers who might already be worried about club control. The waterproof structured nylon and weather shield foam on the back of the fingers retain heat like crazy while resisting cold and wind. The extended kit cuff keeps warmth in and cold out. And here's a bonus feature you don't see on most gloves: highly reflective piping on the back for visibility. That matters for safety when you're walking to your car on a dark winter morning. People use these for everything. Golf, obviously, but also for driving on cold mornings, walking the dog, any outdoor activity where you need warmth and dexterity. They come as a pair, which means both hands stay equally warm. And there's even a tee holder built into the side with a zero-friction golf tee included. The consideration here is these are premium gloves with a premium price tag. They cost more than the others on this list. But here's my take. If you're serious about winter golf and you want the absolute best combination of warmth, grip, waterproofing, and durability, these are worth every penny. Think of them as an investment in actually enjoying golf year-round rather than giving up for 4 months. The number of seniors who buy these and then rave about them in reviews is remarkable. Those are your top 5 thermal grip golf gloves for senior golfers. Remember, all the links are in the description. Click through to check current prices and grab the pair that fits your needs.